friends. Today we are making a little plushy heart. So you can have it for yourself or give it to your Valentines. This little project will only take you about 5 to 10 minutes depending on how big or small you want to make it. I also have a tutorial on how to make little heart keychains. So in case you wanted to make like a garland or just a little mini keychain to give to someone, I will either link that video up top or in the description box below. But we're making this little plushie today, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, to get started, this is the yarn that I am using today. I am using it in pink, but this is, everyone always asks what kind of yarn I'm using. So this is it. It's from Spotlight. I bought it here in Australia. I'm using a 7mm hook, and you will also need some polyfill. So let's go ahead and get started. To start your heart, go ahead and create a slip knot. Insert your hook and chain 2. Into that first chain, you're going to place 6 single crochets into that same spot. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. From here, you're going to connect it so you have a little circle. So back into that first single crochet, go ahead and make a slip stitch. Here, grab a stitch marker, place it in, and we're going to do a round of increases. So in each stitch, you're going to place 2 single crochets, which means that you will have 12 in total. So just go ahead and take 2 single crochets into every stitch until you come back to your stitch marker, making sure that you've got that total of 12. So I've made my way back to my stitch marker. I've placed 2 single crochets into that space, so I'm just going to replace it. And for round 3, we take a single crochet into every stitch, so you should have a total of 12. And I've placed my final stitch here where my stitch marker is. From here, you can go ahead and remove your stitch marker, cut your yarn, pull through and pull tight. So this is actually the first little bump for our heart. So you can go ahead and place that to the side. All right, so once you've made one of these pieces, go ahead and make a second one. Once you've done all of those rounds to have the exact same piece, you're going to grab your other half of your heart, insert your hook into the stitch, and you're slip stitching these together. Then from here, we're taking a round of single crochets into every stitch to attach our heart pieces together. All right, and this is what it should look like. So your heart is now connected in that space. From here, go ahead and grab your stitch marker, and we'll be doing 3 single crochets, then a decrease. So 1, 2, 3, and our decrease is in this next stitch. So insert your hook, pull through, you've got 2 on your hook, then go into the next stitch, insert your hook, pull through, you've got 3 on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 stitches. So that's your decrease. One more time, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3. Your decrease is next. Insert your hook, pull through 2 on your hook, insert into the next loop, pull through 3 on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. So you're going to just continue this all the way across until you reach back to your stitch marker. So 3 single crochets followed by a decrease. And this is what your heart should be looking like after that row of decreases. I've made it back to my stitch marker. I'm just going to go ahead and remove it. Place a single crochet here because I just finished a decrease. Replace with my stitch marker so that I know where the beginning of my work is. And for this next round, we do another round of decreases, but we're doing 2 single crochets this time, followed by that decrease. So go ahead and do a round of 2 single crochets, followed by a decrease until you reach your stitch marker. I've made it back to my stitch marker, so go ahead and remove. I just finished a decrease, so single crochet here. Replace your stitch marker. And for this next round, you're taking a round of single crochets in every single stitch, no decreases. And this is what it looks like after that row of single crochets. Remove your stitch marker, place in that next single crochet, replace your stitch marker, and we're doing a round of decreases again. This time it'll be 1 single crochet followed by a decrease. So go ahead and take a round of 1 single crochet followed by a decrease all the way until you reach your stitch marker. All right, and this is what your work looks like. Go ahead and take that final stitch. Replace your stitch marker. And from here, I'm actually going to take my polyfill and fill my heart. And this is what it is looking like. For this, the next few rounds, you're going to keep taking decreases until you can close up your heart. So I'm going to do some decreases and I'll come back and I'll show you what I've got. So that's just after 1 round of decreases. Now I'm doing my 2nd round of decreases. And I've made it to the end. This will probably be my last round of decreases. You can see that this is kind of small. So I'm just going to take however much more filling I want in here before I close off. And to close, you're just going to take decreases in every single stitch until there is none left. All right, so I'm here at the end. What I'm going to do is just insert my hook back into any loop, pull through, single crochet, cut my yarn, pull through and pull tight. So here is my heart, and what I'm going to do is to hide this tail end, I'm just going to insert my hook back into my work and pull that tail end through. And that is it, you guys. Here is your little plushy heart. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and have a happy Valentine's Day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.